Hey guys, how's it going? You'll notice quite a few changes here. Are we all doing okay? Can you see me? Can you see my character? Yeah, can you hear me? Is everything working okay? But yeah, welcome back to another stream. Now, this one I am excited and a little bit nervous for. I'm excited because there's a lot of new things that have happened, but I'm a little bit nervous because of one of those things. Now, yesterday, there was a stream done by someone called Nuke, who reviewed up-and-coming Minecraft YouTubers or Minecraft content creators, and they reviewed my channel and gave it a shout out. I've made a note of all of the feedback that everyone said during that, but my followers increased from 3 to 27 within about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna have to just not focus on the viewers today, and I'm just gonna sort of play very normally. But I do want to say thank you to everyone that has decided to follow me. Really does mean a lot that you like the look of my content. But yeah, some other changes you may notice. The starting screen has been updated, and it now has some super cool animations, if I do say so myself. And also, hello, I'm here. You can see what I look like. There's a little camera in the corner. This is me. This is my face. This is what I look like. And yeah, I haven't done a stream with my camera before, so we'll see how it goes, see if we're having any issues, and see how it all goes. But yeah, there's also, if you look down, I don't know which corner it's in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll be seeing my social medias cycling through. They come up every now and again. So yeah, I've also updated some other of my screens, I've updated my stream deck, so it's all very, very exciting. But how are we all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. It's quite warm up here in Scotland, so hopefully I don't get too sweaty during this. But what are we going to be doing today? Ooh, we're already getting a bit of Minecraft lag, that's a good sign. We're going to be working in our Dwarven sorting system. Now, we built this a couple of months back. I'll just wait for feedback on whether Minecraft is looking very jumpy, because it's looking jumpy to me. So I do apologise for that. If anyone has any knowledge of these things, please do let me know. I can try and maybe sort of turn down my encoding and things. Yeah, this isn't the best. Definitely jumpy. Okay, if you just give me a second, let's see what I can do on the fly. It might be because there's my my camera as well, so I don't know whether my internet's going to be able to cope. I am now on an Ethernet cable, so that's something, instead of on the just on the Wi-Fi. Let's see if I can do that and whether that makes a bit of a difference. You got to love technical difficulties. The stream itself is also jumpy and I keep freezing. Okay. Yeah, if anyone has any knowledge on how to improve my settings, please do let me know. We'll try and do that and see if it makes a difference. I can try turning down my encoder. I don't know whether I can do this live, so Nope, I can do it live, so let's try that. Has that made any difference? I'm looking pretty smooth when I'm moving around on my end, but yeah, if it's not watchable, then I will try and sort it. It wouldn't be a Clevprof stream without any without technical issues, so I could also try on my Minecraft. If I click back over here, wow, I am lagging out today. Let's just try and turn down some settings, turn that down, maybe turn that to about there, and try that. Let's see if Minecraft copes with that. Is that looking better, guys? Still very jumpy even on the camera. Oh, I'm not quite sure what I can do about that. Is it watchable or not? There's also a massive delay that I'm seeing, so yeah, this isn't the best of starts. You think it's better, okay? So if I'm walking around like this, does that help? But yeah, let's just try and pursue on. If it isn't workable, then I will try something else. Still very jumpy, okay. Now, if I have any experts in chat on videos and encoding, now is the time to let me know, because I do want this to be a smooth stream. It's saying that my bitrate is excellent, but I wonder if it's something about sending the camera to OBS and then all of that to Twitch. Not quite sure. If I just wave my hands around like this, is that smooth or is that really jumpy? I'm trying to look on my little preview. You think it's workable now? The delay is messing up the message timings. Okay. We'll just have to try and bear with that. I'm not sure why that's happening, but anyway. What we're going to be doing today, we are in our Dwarven Inspired sorting system. Now, I did make an episode on this probably a month or two back, and it's completely of my own design. The redstone's a bit messy. If I just should have show you, we have an input chest here, and an input chest over here, and underneath we have all this complicated redstone that kind of determines whether it's a stackable item or not, whether it's in a shulker box or not. If it is in a shulker box, then it gets unloaded, and then it gets dropped into this water stream here, and the same on this side, this water stream here. And then it goes up, following the water stream now onto the red level, where the item gets pushed up against the honey blocks, and then it gets dropped. If we've got impulse SV item filters here, that if the item matches what's inside, the signal extends, and that then powers a line down here that then drops it all into this water, into this hopper, and then that feeds down into the chests. Now, they're all sort of sorted in different ways that make sense. So for instance, where is it? Over here we have all of the concrete in one chest. So that's kind of, and we have like all of the oak wood over here and all of the different things in their chests. Now, if we kind of just have a look at the scale of all of this, it's an absolute jungle of redstone. Now, I know there are more efficient sorting systems out there, and definitely more compact ones, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to build it with redstone that I understand. So if something broke, I would be able to fix it, and I'm quite a sort of basic redstoner. I understand a fair bit, but when you get into target blocks and using rails as circuits, that's where my mind kind of just explodes. But the premise of this is that we have every item that can in the game that can be sorted it took a couple of months to build all of this and to plan out where everything would go. Hi Nuke, hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh god, this is crazy. It certainly is, and it's going to get crazier through today's stream. And yeah, we have all of the different items, but quite often when I set this up, I wouldn't have had the item. So a load of items have come out into this output chest that we need to put into the sorting system, so that if we have more of that item, it can get detected and filtered out. Now, these 3 shulker boxes contain all of the items that currently don't have a filter. Now, some of them are the new blocks. We are playing with a data pack on this server, the same one that they have on Hermitcraft. That means you have all of the 1.21 blocks, I think it is. You have the crafter, you have all of the sort of copper, all of the new copper stuff, you have all of the new tough stuff, which we've been using to build our roads, and then we have all of this just sort of random stuff that hasn't been sorted before. Doing good. The game's a little laggy on stream. Yeah, unfortunately I did try and solve that. I'm only getting 9 frames in game at the moment, so yeah, I'm not quite sure what I can do about that. It's fluctuating between 9 and 20, so we'll have to see what it is. It's my first stream with webcam, so I don't know whether that's related or not. But yeah, hopefully we can sort of push through the lag and it will get better as my Mac kind of works out what's happening. But in order to add all of these filters, there's some items that we need to gather. So we've got all of the items to add into the filters. We've got all of the actual filters themselves, and I've made a list here of some stuff that we need to gather before we start today. Camera seems okay, so it might be a case of turning down settings in game. Okay. Is there anything that you'd recommend? I'll just sort of go over my settings screen and see if there's anything you think could be doing with turning down. I guess I do also have Bobby mod enabled. I could try and disable that. So that's my general screen, that's my quality, that's my performance, and that's my advanced. And then I do have a load of mods that I'm running as well. Some of them I might be able to kind of remove or disable. Let's just try Bobby mod and disable that. We're playing a bit more vanilla. Maybe render distance. Yeah, I can do that in a moment. These are all the mods that I've got. I do have sodium that's hopefully meant to optimize some stuff, but it's weird because it's only when I'm streaming, so it's probably the connection to the server as well as streaming out. I'll try the render distance. Where is it? Video settings. Let's turn that down to maybe 10. See if that makes a little difference. Is this a bit smoother? I think there's quite a delay on chat as well, so yeah, let's just keep moving around and see what happens. Now, while I wait for some feedback, not seeing anything with the settings, at least, that should be causing issue. Is it the area you're in, since there's a lot of redstone going on? Oh, that's a bit better. Okay, cool. We'll play like this today and see how we go. If there's things that I can do to optimize this, yeah, let me know. Now, what have we got? We've got all of our filters. We've got my redstone box. Now, later on in stream, once we've done everything, we will be trying to stock all of this up. And then I've got an empty shulker box here to try and get some more items. So let's start with some packed ice. That's going to be over here, getting disorientated in our cold stuff. So let's get some of that. Get a couple of stacks. And put it in the pink one. What next? We need the different coloured glass for the different layers of the item filters, just because we'll probably be having to add some. So there's only one red, we've got a bit of orange, we don't have much glass at all really, got some yellow. We can do glass panes, probably want a stack of everything, so let's try and get those. Just head over to a crafting bench now. No, we don't want to do it that way. And then if we drag this around, there you go, that's a stack. Then we do the same for orange. Just making all sorts of colours now. And then yellow. So what have we all been up to recently? Yesterday, me and my partner, Fredo the Froggo, built a coffee table, so that was good fun. And over the last week I've been working on some stream things, as well as getting my video that came out on, was it yesterday, I think it was, getting that already, and also sort of just rearranging the entire lounge, because when the ADHD urge strikes, you kind of have to go with it. And yeah, let's see if we have some. Did we have some more normal glass? Not much. Let's go smelt some sand. Hopefully we've got some sand and we don't need to go to the desert. We've barely got any sand. Oh, that's annoying. Not quite sure how much we'll need. I'll just get this smelting. We'll head over to our dwarven forge over here through this cool piston door, and then put it into the input here. I wonder if there's anything in the output. you've been doing some arts and crafts, cool. Yeah, there's nothing in the output here yet. If you don't know, we've been building this. I built it a couple of episodes ago, and then on stream we've been connecting up a bamboo farm to fuel it. It's just a kind of very simple smelting array down here, and we can start to see some of the furnaces are already turning off, so hopefully there's a bit coming in. How much did we put in? How many sand? Was it... oh, I can't remember. I think that will be it. 37 we've got, so... oh no, there's more coming in. Is that it? I need an indicator or something for when there's items going through the system. I have to work on that at some point. And then let's head back and just sort of maybe make a few red, a few yellow, and a few more orange. Crafting bench over here. Let's... let's just try that. It's probably going to need to be a multiple of 8, isn't it? We can do that to get some more red glass. And then... okay, that's kind of worked out. Let's do some yellow. And then we can just do one more in the orange. And if we need some more, we'll have to go to the desert and get some. There we go, we can now put all the dyes back. Over here. It's such a big storage room that it's hard to remember which way you're looking sometimes. And then we can put all of this into this shulker box. Magenta concrete, red concrete, ender pearls and scaffolding. Then we need the redstone for the actual building of the system, but hopefully we'll have enough in here. We need the filters, we've got that. Normal glass, oh, we are going to need to go to the we are going to need to go to the desert. Let's do that quickly. Let's grab a shulker box and head on over. We can also use that as an excuse to see if it is partly the area, because we load less things in the nether. In we go. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Now, I don't know if you guys are Doctor Who fans and whether you saw the new episodes that came out at the weekend. Oh, it's so weird not having my render distance as high as it normally is when I'm just playing and not streaming. I think this is the desert. But yeah, with the new Doctor Who, we watched it on Saturday, I think it was. Is this the desert? Oh, we've got all of the light things on, so let's just turn that off. What did you guys think of the new Doctor Who, if you did see it? I'm a bit torn at the moment, because Ncuti Gatwa and the person that's playing his companion, can't remember the actor's name, Millie something, and are very good actors. I just think that it's very sort of... there's something about it that's not Doctor Who-ish anymore. Now, I've only got into Doctor Who in the last sort of like few years, really. Hadn't really watched them before that, but then binge watched everything since Rose. And if anyone hasn't watched this, and these are spoilers, let me know, because if most of you in chat haven't seen it and are intending to see it, then I won't talk about it. But if no one minds, then this is your spoiler warning. It's been Disneyfied. Is that a word? Yeah. It's kind of sort of been dumbed down a bit. Well, not really dumbed down, but there's a lot of things about it that aren't like classic Doctor Who. Now, I know Russell T Davies is the one that has written these, but Disneyfied is a good word. It's kind of been made to appeal to a more sort of American audience, I'd say. Personally, I'm holding out hope that it's all part of something bigger. But there's just a lot of unexplained things, I thought. Like, I'm not really a fan of breaking the fourth wall in contexts where it doesn't seem to work. And Doctor Who, in my opinion, is definitely one of those contexts. That's a hard word to say for someone with a lisp. Like, Doctor Who doesn't normally acknowledge that the camera is there. We obviously know that, like, Doctor Who is fiction, and the cameras are obviously there. It's filmed in a studio, but it also kind of, breaking into a dance number at the end of the second episode just didn't seem to like fit. And the sort of lack of, like, it was an episode that was focused around the Beatles, so if there was like some like tie-in to the Beatles that was like, I mean, the premise was that music has been taken from the universe by Maestro, and that doesn't, and that's like made the world very dull and boring, and no one hums or sings or anything, and of course the Doctor has to save the day. Now, if when the Doctor saved the day it was music is back but it's localised to the Abbey Road studios, now we have to sing and dance to get it out into the world and make as much noise as possible, and they did one of the Beatles songs, then the dance number could work. But it just seemed that they were like trying to be a bit more musical like, and let's just put a load of the sand in here. Unrelated, but just thought it might be cool to show how the steampunk city is coming along for those who haven't seen the most recent episode. Yeah, definitely, we can do that when we get back. Oh, there's bunnies. Oh, of course, I've got a carrot in my offhand. Let's just put that there. I didn't even notice that the bunnies were following me there. But yeah, and the one with space babies was an interesting plot. It just seemed that, like, there wasn't the thrill as there was before. Now I'm still going to be watching episode 3 and kind of holding out hope, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. Maybe it's just a spoof, and I just personally didn't like those 2 episodes. But hanging around on the Doctor Who subreddit and kind of reading what other people are saying, it's kind of divided, I'd say. It's definitely a Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. And yeah, I just hope that they can kind of bring back some of the classic Doctor Who. Is it a frames thing? I mean, I'm getting 53 frames here, so I do imagine that it is something related to the Redstone. I think that will do for sand. That should last us a little while. And then we can smelt a load into glass. Yeah, you think the lag may have been because of the sorting system. That's very possible. We'll see what happens when we go back. Yeah, I'm definitely not used to this this render distance. I can normally see for miles. There you go. Thankfully my sense of direction is very good. So let's go to this one. Nice dirt pillar on the top, we've got to sort that at some point. And what do our frames do? They drop to, yes. So it's definitely this area. It's probably a lot of the entities with the chests. Maybe something I could look into is the entity culling mod, so that it only renders the entities that are actually being looked at. That could be something we could explore. In fact, I will just make a quick note to do that, and let's do that. There we go. And let's put some into smelt, and then we can show off the steampunk city, and hopefully the frames will improve a bit when we're there. Let's just put all of that in. We know that our system can cope with it. Ooh, I'm not sure if these are going to be in loaded chunks now though, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's head out. Yeah, 13 frames, 8 frames. Now I'm just going to keep the yeah, I don't think I can change my Minecraft settings. Hopefully that's hasn't crashed everything. It did. Let me just check. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. Oh, I've just lost my overlays. Hang on a second. The wrong button there. And my overlays back. Oh, what have I done? I've pressed the wrong button here. Let's just try that. There we go. Yeah, I've set up my my Stream Deck in a way that means I can't change my Minecraft settings. So we can just disable that actually. What I was trying to do was keep the mini HUD on my screen so I could see the frame rate in different areas. And is it all back now? I know there's a massive delay with the chat. Now it's very strange not seeing the whole city, but yeah, this is where we are up to. And if we just sort of walk through, I really like how immersed you feel. Is the overlay gone again, is it? Okay. I set up certain things and it didn't work. The overlay is there for me, but why is it not appearing on stream? Oh, it's back now. Okay, I think there's just a massive stream delay. So yeah, this is going to be our kind of central area. If we go into free cam, we can really sort of see all of this. So we're going to have like a square here with something very special in the middle, and we've got our greenhouse back there. We've got this here, which is where our shops are, and our clock tower here. Now we've been doing a lot of these paths on stream here. We built a dockyards over there in one of our previous episodes, as well as this building, but on stream we've kind of been doing all of this, and in recent episodes we've been filling in these areas. So we've still got a bridge that we'll need to build, but I really love how it's all sort of coming together. We've got what's a water heater here. This one here is kind of a rotating house, so you can see it kind of will rotate on that axis. And these ones here are a cog shop, and then this one with the cool steam power sign there. And I just really love it when you're walking around. You feel very immersed in the city. You walk down here, you've got all of that over there, you've got the campfires, you come down here, and this I think is my favourite alley at the moment. We've got to fill in the buildings a bit because the path went a bit lower than we expected, but I just love sort of walking around all of this area, and hopefully in the next few episodes we'll be filling in what's over there. And some of the other plots. Still got to kind of work out what we're doing in our next one. Let's head back in and continue and wait for the frames to drop. Yeah, it's a bit noticeable. I'll definitely look into the entity culling mod. Now, what were we doing? We were smelting sand, so let's head over here and see if any has smelted. Yeah, that'll do for now. Let's get all of that into our inventory, and then we can just we can leave that sort of smelting in the background. Okay, let's put some glass in there, and the remaining glass can go back over here. And we've got a few sticks as well that I'll just now I would normally put everything just into the sorting system, but because we're going to be working on that, I'm just putting things manually back in, and we've got an entire shulker full of sand that will hopefully last us a while, that we can put into here. I'm just going to have a quick drink. Make sure you guys too, please be hydrated. Oh, we're just knocking over everything on my desk. Well done, Clevprof. There we go. Now, what's next that we need? Magenta concrete and red concrete. Now, I know we've got a load of red, but do we have much magenta? Got some red that we can take, but we'll probably need a few stacks of magenta. Hopefully we've got some gravel, and we don't need to go gravel mining as well. Where's gravel? Gravel would be over here. Yes, we've got loads of gravel. Pick up some gravel. Pick up some sand. Probably only need, let's get 4 stacks. I can never remember how much concrete is made with one stack of sand and 1 stack of gravel. Have we got some magenta dye? We do, brilliant. A lot. Okay, we made far too much. We probably only need 2 stacks. We might have to incorporate some magenta concrete into future builds. and we'll head back out, and we will try and sleep first. Sleeping song, sleeping song, sleeping, sleeping, sleeping song. And then we will just convert all of this into actual concrete rather than concrete powder. It's 2 stacks of concrete. Yeah, the chat delay is very annoying today. I wish I could have known that sooner, but oh well, here we are. In fact, I'm going to try and just do a little test with the chat delay. I'm just going to wait until a good time, and I'm going to say now. Oh, nope, ignore what I just said. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to say the following word when you hear it. So say the word banana, and I will wait and see how long the chat delay is. And while we're doing that, we will just convert all of this into actual concrete. Try and do it in a sort of quick way. Banana. Okay, so that was only about 15 seconds, which isn't too bad. Let's try it again, and I'm going to say the word pineapple. Guess we've also got to factor in the time for people to type it. Okay, so that was 19 seconds including the time to type it, so not the worst delay in the world. I think the delay is improving. Oh, what have I done? There we go. And there's probably a load of concrete everywhere. Yep, there's concrete over here. Concrete over here, and there's a load over there. Yeah, I had to remember how to spell it. Okay, so sort of maybe about sort of 10 to 15 seconds if we include the time to type it. And I'd say that's not the worst in the world. It was about a minute behind, I think, at the start. We'll fly back in here. And that's our magenta concrete gathered. Just got to do a bit of prep to get all of this this gathered. Then we need ender pearls. We'll keep that in our inventory. Scaffolding. And let's go get them. Ender pearls. I'll keep maybe... Oh, they stack in 16s. I forgot about that. Let's keep those, and let's get some scaffolding that's going to be here. I'm just going to put that in my offhand now that we're back from the desert. What else was it? We've got the redstone. Hopefully that will all be enough. We've got the filters, normal glass, and we need some composters. We've got 21 in there, but let's just try and make a few more. We'll see how many a stack of logs makes us. Use the crafting benches over here. Nice crafting benches hidden away. Okay, so a stack of composters and a little bit left over. Oh wait, no, we can make some more like that. Okay, so a stack of wood makes a stack and 8 of composters. We can't put that in here, so we can just put that up above. And I think we are ready. So let's work out where we're going to be going first. So we've got our copper one that's all going to be going into this copper one over here. If we just have a look at that one, it's the red one. That's what the color coding is for. So that's down here. Okay, So for that one, we'll have to kind of extend out into this wall and turn a bit later and put sort of more filters going along on both sides. And then we've got the tough, which I believe, yeah, is that one. And that's going to be going over here. That's magenta. Now, I did factor in enough space for this one, so that should be a relatively easy one to do. We'll just have to move all the some of the circuits and things. I would probably need some white concrete as well then. Hopefully we've got some white. Yes, brilliant. So I think, and the other one that we've got is just a load of random stuff that we'll kind of have to navigate around to add the filters in. So I think let's start with all of this. So let's just put all of that into the inventory. Gonna make a big mess. Though these are ones where there's already a filter made, it just doesn't have the filter inside. So what we should be able to do is maybe we try and sort of do this in a easy manner. So have we got anything that starts over here? So what's going to be the best way to do this? We're kind of just going to have to ender pearl around all of the filters. Now, have we got anything? I mean, let's try and group these. So we've got wood is there, and then we've got deep slate bricks, red sandstone, that one. All of those kind of go towards that end over there. And then we'll just have this middle row, which is these all stained things. Okay, so we'll start over here, and I think we'll just work our way around. So we need to get over to there for a prismarine wall. And it's over that side, so let's see if we can... Yeah, we can do that. And then we can head up all of this scaffolding to the other side. Head up here. So we're now on top of our sorting system. And it's going to be a lot of using FreeCam to sort of look around, find it. So prismarine is here. It's got a red concrete block underneath. So I would guess, yep, that's all the prismarine stuff. So we need to head over onto that side, which is just there. We can head, this is where it becomes a maze and it becomes a challenge. We should be able to do that, perfect. Prismarine wall. So we will just take that out and have a filter. And then we will work our way along. So what's going to be the next one that we're looking for? It's going to be some of the wooden things. So we've got some bamboo stuff, which is lime green. Now there's 3 layers, so where's the lime green going to be? It's going to be back here. Yes, that's all the bamboo stuff. So that is below the green, below the cyan. Okay, so we've got to come out and then get into the bottom down there. Oh, that's going to happen a lot today. If you didn't know, there is a fall counter under here somewhere. That is a track of how many times I fall down. So my mods can do that just like that. Thank you, Fredo. And Right, we were going cyan down here. Now we should just be able to jump along here, give ourselves a block above our head. Okay, so bamboo buttons and bamboo trapdoors. Bamboo trapdoors are there. Oh, and these ones are differently named to those. That's going to be fun for inventory stuff later. And bamboo buttons are here. There we go. So now we need the jungle and acacia. So where is the jungle? So they should be near each other. That's something. Is that magenta and pink? Yeah, I think it's magenta and pink. Yeah. So we've got pink down here, and we're inside loads of stuff. Magenta over there. So that's acacia. Okay. So we'll try and head over, and then we'll head down, I think. Where are we? Told you it'd be complicated. And let's just end the pearl over to there. That's why we've got them. So pink is down there. Now how well can I end a pearl? Oh, that was perfect. So it is a jungle slab. There we go. And can we just get over there? We can, brilliant. And we can head along to the magenta, like so. And it's an acacia button. Right here. Gotta love the fact that my filters don't stack together. I did originally give them different names to reduce the chance of everything breaking if a filter fell into the system. But yeah, that's a bit annoying. Right, so we've done this side now, I believe. If we head back to our storage in here. Yeah. So the next one we're going to be looking at is the granite slab. Same thing as before, that's green. So that's just at the top over there. And we're currently over there. You need to have a good sense of geography for all of this, so hopefully it's interesting to you guys. And how easily can we head out? There we go. This is why we brought the ender pearls. Fly it over there. Oh! Oh! We fell down. Not where we wanted to be. Nope. Oh, come on. Up there? There we go. God, I took some damage there. Okay, so it is a polished granite slab. Just like that one there. Okay. And next on this side is going to be red sandstone. Now, while we're here, let's have a quick look. Because red sandstone goes there. And I believe that one, it is a purple one. So let's look around here for the purple. Oh, it's just over there. Brilliant, we're just up there. So we can turn around and jump down. Perfect. So what do we have here? We have red sandstone as it is. You can see some of them are going through because there's more than a stack of them. And then we've got the red sandstone wall that is here. Okay, they're all different. Getting confused a bit there and just knocking my microphone. And then we've gonna have the cracked deep slate bricks. Deep slate bricks are just gonna be the first one on that side, I think. Yeah, this is smooth sandstone. And let's have a look again. So deep slate bricks and tiles is going to be the red one. So that's just down there. So let's ender pearl over to there. And then, is there a good way we can get in? Ender pearl down to there. Nicely done. So cracked deep slate bricks. Oh, so there's already a filter for that one. I think that just means that the system got a bit overloaded with cracked deep slate bricks. That is an unfortunate part of this redstone. It also says cracked. Is that it can very easily get overloaded if there's too many things of the same type going through. So we can just leave that one, and I mean we can probably get some through just like that. But yeah, anything more than, how many else that? 23 items, and the system has to send them through. Will send them back because it won't pick them up. And with this design, items do stack up. We can see them all sort of coming out. They will have just come out into those droppers, into that hopper, and then into there. So at least that's something more out of our inventory. And now it's going to be the coal and the diamond. Coal is yellow, which is right above our heads. How are the volumes, by the way, guys? I did make a few tweaks, so hopefully they're all good. Oh, what was? I had an endermite. Where? Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Oh, not as much of a pain as I thought. Wasn't used to that sound. The endermite. You think they're good? Okay. So we have deep slate coal ore. That is going there. And then we have diamond ore. That's iron. That's copper. So I imagine diamond's above us, but let's just check. Blue. That's over here. Okay, so that's kind of below us, just down there. Hopefully this, you're kind of keeping up and this isn't too disorientating. Diamond ore, there we go. Oh, when we were by the copper, we should have found where this one is. Now that's currently up there, I believe. Now, how good a shot are we? Not a very good one. And can we get onto that scaffolding? Where did we go then? I think this is the copper one. It is, yes. So what kind of copper do we have? We have waxed, weathered, cut copper. So it seems that all of the waxed stuff is over here. Waxed, weathered, cut copper. There we go. So you can imagine there's quite a few different kinds of items in the game, and copper is one of those ones where there is so many different kinds. And then we've just got the coloured. We've nearly done all of the random miscellaneous stuff. Oh, somehow ended up down here. If I'm not talking as much, it's because I'm quite sort of focused on finding my way around all of this. So it seems that we've got wool first, which is cyan. And that's going to be... oh, we should have looked at where that is. So that's going to be somewhere back here. So cyan, I'm seeing some cyan here. Yep, that's the wool. Oh, we are right there. Let's head over like so. I'm getting quite good with ender pearls now. There we go. And then we've got some stained glass and some terracotta. So let's go have a look at what colours those are. So stained glass is blue and the terracotta is red. So the blue, that's going to be the one that's right above us. Can we head up there, please? There we go. So we've got cyan and brown. There we go. I do apologise that this is a bit of a redstone heavy stream, and if that's not your thing, that's perfectly okay. I'm still sort of learning redstone, and it's always strange when you're looking at someone else's massive redstone. It can be a bit sort of overwhelming and things. And terracotta, what colour did we say terracotta was again? I don't want to fly all the way back. Was terracotta, what colour is it? Is it orange? Oh, and we've fallen down. Somehow managed to save ourselves there. That's, yes, it was glazed terracotta. So we've got black glazed terracotta. White, there we go. Although, if you ask me, that's really more red, but you do you, Minecraft. Now we should have all of those items now in our sorting system, and we can head down here and up here. Bit of a maze, but we've done it, guys. That's a lot. That's a lot of the sort of just going around bit. Now what we'll have to do is take a drink. There we go. We can get rid of all of these filters. We can just kind of chuck them in here if they fit. There we go. We can probably get rid of some of those as well, but we can do that in a bit. What I think is going to be best to do now then is to wait. Okay, we emptied that one, so we can put that back in. Again, I would normally put this through the system, but that's the whole point of what we're doing today. So what I would do now is the tough. Now I'm wondering if it's worth getting one of every new tough item in the game. How many are there? 36. Counted them myself. Name it. Name that reference. So how many different tough things are there? Okay, so we've already got a filter for normal tough. Then we need tough stairs and tough slabs. We can just take some out of here. And go over to a stone cutter. Harry Potter, of course, well done. Which Harry Potter? See how much of a nerd we all are. Stone cutter just here. You know, if we just put that in, we can get 2 tough slabs. And then tough stairs. I'll just empty all of this so we can put them in a nice order. Then you've got polished tough slabs, polished tough stairs. If we just go polished tough. And walls as well. Now I just need to blow my nose a moment, guys. Okay. Where were we up to? We need polished tough walls. So we should be able to just put some tough in there. I mean, we can see it all in here, I think. Okay, so we had some. Yeah. And yes, it was the Philosopher's Stone. Then we need tough bricks. Tough brick stairs. Oh, and there's tough wall as well. We didn't do. We've got chiseled tough bricks, but I don't think we have chiseled tough. Okay, that should be everything. We can go put a load of the actual original tough just back in the shulker. This is one of the ones that we're using for doing all of the roads and the paths in our steampunk city. And then so we can put like that, and then that. And then we can do tough bricks. Oh, is that a tough brick wall? Let's see if I can just do it from polished. There is. There we go. And then we've got these 2 random ones. Okay, and that's probably the order that we're going to be going in, guys. So let's see if we can get that done. We're going to need a redstone box, this box, and our filters box. And tough is over on the south side. Let's just head up here and around, and we can see it right there. Let's try and place some scaffolding going up. Nope, that's not how you place scaffolding, Clevprof. There we go. We were one block off, but that's okay. So, first thing we've got to do is we've probably got to work out how many places, how many more filters we're going to need. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more. And I will just place our boxes there so they're easier to access. Made a nice little colourful pattern there. Let's just lay the concrete first, and we need to go from 13 further along. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we'll do the same here. And then we'll probably need to put the repeaters in, I would guess. So let's... in fact, let's work our way up. So we're going to want white concrete going all the way along now that we know the length. We can take this apart, pick that up, hopefully. There we go. Oh, that is going to be a bit of a pain to do. Oh, yeah, we need the water going out, and we need to make sure that there's a gap in the middle for when the water is. Haven't had to retro build one of these before, so it looks a bit like a Battenberg cake. Yeah, I can see that. That's I hadn't noticed that. There we go. Let's head back up, and let's get some ice. And we're probably going to need some regular ice just for the water that we're going to need. So let's quickly grab that. Back down we go. What is your guys' favourite kind of cake? For me, personally, I really like lemon drizzle cake. I think that's got to be my favourite, although I'm quite partial to a Victoria sponge as well. I quite like lots of different cake. I'm more of a sort of what's the word, sponge kind of cake person than I am for like a chocolate cake. You like chocolate fudge cake, yeah? Yeah, for me, I like chocolate cake, and like I'll eat it, but I would definitely prefer the more spongy kind. So there's that, and we'll have the gap there, I think. So we should be able to do this all the way along. Is chocolate cake not spongy? I guess it is, but oh, how do I describe it? You know, like the when the actual cake itself is made with made without chocolate. Yeah, I guess chocolate fudge cake is. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know enough about baking to really comment on this. Is there a word that I'm trying to look for? I just prefer non-chocolate cake, yeah? So there isn't a word for non-chocolate cake, it's just not chocolate cake. Oh, I missed that completely. There we go, head back up. We will be going up and down this scaffolding a lot, I imagine. Okay, so now we can go all the way along here. There we go. And then we need just a little bit like that at the end. Oh, and we need to put the water in and the droppers. So let's break that. And we need to head over to the other side. Is there a way I can do this? Just place some scaffolding there. I need to kind of get onto the ender pearls. Oh, bugger. What's going to be the easiest way of getting there? Let's head over to that one. And then it's right here. I'm glad I don't have a cooldown on that command, because I do end up falling quite a lot. Now if I just place concrete like that, there we go. Oh, okay, so now that the water's gone, what I need to do is get under there. Oh, okay. How do I have a trapdoor? I don't. Let's go get a trapdoor. And here we go. At least to get to our sorting system, it's not very far if we don't have a block. Have we got any that are already made? Let's work our way along. Oh, no, there's slabs. We can just make some out of that. And our crafting bench is down here. There we go. That should do us, because we need to get under in that water stream and then place the droppers above, I believe. Where are we going? We're going this way. We're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the ivory sea. In fact, that would be quite a cool base idea, to do a pirate theme. I guess GM on Hermitcraft is already doing that, but there's no reason why, if someone's already done a theme, why you can't give your own taste, own spin on it. And I forgot to grab the droppers. Oh, do we really only have 2 droppers? For goodness sake. Oh. Oh. Let's go get some droppers then. There's none in here. Containers, no, that's just hoppers. How do you make droppers? You need redstone. Oh, it's all ore. This is where a what should be a sort of 10-minute project turns into an hour-long project. Let's just see if we can get some redstone from this. It's like when you're cleaning your house and you need to like move something, and then you have to sort that cupboard, and then you have to move the other thing, all to try and just find a home when something has like many steps to it. Maybe that's just an ADHD thing. I don't know. Do you guys do that? Let's fortune all of this, and hopefully we get enough redstone to last us a little bit. Nearly there. It's very satisfying sounds. Okay, we got a few stacks. I'll take it. And let's just keep one stack on us. Maybe that's just because we've been rearranging the furniture recently. Yeah, that's very true. Although it happens all the time, you have like, especially after Christmas, you have like one thing that you need to put away, and then you end up moving that to the home of another thing, and then moving that, and it just becomes an endless cycle. I mean, that's kind of what adulting is. What do we need? We need stone. It's just kind of an endless cycle of tidying and cleaning and finding out what you're going to eat. This should work. Okay, we've got one stack extra that we didn't need. Okay, now we have a stack of droppers. Back we go. Third time's the charm, or is this 27th time? Who knows how many times we've been under that tunnel so far. And let's head up here. And ender pearl, we're going to need some more ender pearls before long. And now, let's trapdoor here. And under we go. So, just like that. How far along are we going? At least there's a block above it, so you can just put some white concrete there, because that's going to be where the gap is, and then along to there. Now, I know we're going along there, so have we got the gap in the right place? We have, but we're going along that layer. There we go, very nearly. Yep, so that's all done, and then we can get the glass in. Oh, can I do this? I can, brilliant. I bet I look quite silly doing this. There we go. There I am, look at me. I'm just sort of crawling around, doing my own thing. And then we can bring it along from that side. Oh, and we probably needed some stone slabs as well. Oh, that's annoying. If I put some ice there and then break it so it becomes water, I can then put some concrete there and put that there. So this is the system at the bottom, which sends all of the items into these hoppers. That's probably gone into that hopper. Let's go get some smooth stone slabs. Oh no, the streamer brain has kicked in. Why, what did I say? Oh, was it me being a fish? The concrete will block off the water, yes, but that's going to be replaced with a slab. And let's just get some, make some more. Okay, that's going to be enough. Yeah, me being a fish. There's nothing wrong with me being a fish. I can be a fish if I want to be a fish. Right? Right? In fact, I will be a fish just to show you that I can be a fish if I want to be a fish. If I'm just doing this now just to show you that I can be a fish. Clevprof fish, Clevprof fish, Clevprof fish, Clevprof fish, Clevprof fish, Clevprof fish, Clevprof fish. There we go. Look, I'm a fish. Yep, definitely streamer brain. It's fun though. You mean that's not something that every single person does? You mean to tell me that I'm the weird one? Okay, I can live with that. If I'm the weird one. Ooh, I nearly fell down there, but that's made it more annoying. So let's head back onto the scaffolding. You should be able to clip things if you want to. I can add a marker, so if you're unable to figure out how to do that. There you go. Right, now we have to break this concrete here, not breaking any of the water. And then put a slab under it like that, and then all of the items go whizzing down that way. Brilliant. Okay, so that's the bottom bit done. Now onto this circuit, the white circuit that powers all of the droppers. Sounds very complicated for your small brain. There's a button on your screen somewhere that has a kind of like a clapper board that they use in movies. If you can clip it, that's fine, but if not, I can work it out later. And share that around. Oh god, what have I started here? We need some redstone. Sticky piston observer, we need another observer. Let's get a few more sticky pistons. Okay, so when the signal strength is big enough and there is more than 41 items in there, it extends the signal to here, which then extends it down into that repeater, which powers that torch and lets the item through. But it also powers this white circuit here, and we're probably going to need a little delay on it. So let's actually get another couple of repeaters that we're going to need. Very handy having our redstone box when it's stocked. And let's go along like that. And then we need redstone and a repeater. And then what we need to do is we need to somehow, let's hop over here. Is it going to be easy to do it from above? Maybe. Just trying to place this vertically. There we go, and then we need to put an observer. Where do we need to put the observer? Okay, we need... Oh, Minecraft being weird. Now, I want a solid block to stand on there. Observer like that. And then an observer like that, which then when any item is coming through the system, this delays this piston, pushes it up, and that then creates a clock which then goes along the other side. So that's what we need to do next. We need to finish the white circuit and create a this is going to be a fun one. We should be able to place it from here. There we go. All along here to power the droppers, and there we go. This is the gap, I believe. Yep. Can put a repeater there. And that should extend long enough to here, because the observer will power into that block there. Brilliant. So that's the white circuit all done. Now what we need to do is we need to head back up to there. Where are my ender pearls? There they are. And then we can build the actual filters. We're getting there. So let's put all of these along there. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that's annoying. Thankfully, we've got some more there. And then we'll be putting, this across here. And then we need redstone torches on the other side of that block. Here we are. And let's jump across like that. Redstone torches. And then we can fill in this bit. My Minecraft can be weird again. There we go. And the same over here. And we've run out. Now I can't access the shulker boxes. Yes, I can. There we go. That one. There. And then along that side. Now we need comparators and a load of redstone. Our redstone box is going to be very, very small after this. Oh, before we do that, we need to get back under there and put the hoppers in. Completely forgot about the hoppers. So easy way around. Maybe down here. No. We're gonna have to do it from the top. I'm very cool of that concrete that we just, well, not all of it, just a row of it. Doing redstone on stream always ends well. Can I do that? I can. There we go. And we can put the hoppers. There we go. Like that. Oh, we didn't need to place one there. Okay, now we can put the comparators in. Hopefully there's enough. Have to do this very carefully. You have to kind of stand up on this one and place it onto that block. So let's do it here where we can jump. And we'll work our way back in. There we go, and now we can just fill all of this with redstone. There we go, that's halfway. And let's just make a few more bits of redstone. Like that. Now what we've then got to do is we've got to then get the other side of this, break the ice and place the hoppers facing the same way as that one. Still got 50 hoppers, so making this a very weird path. Oh no. That's a little bit annoying, but well. Let's try it just. Thank you, Freddo, for the fall thing. How does scaffolding scaffold? There we go. Oh, this is going to be a fun one to do. I wonder, can we get under here so we're not being pushed by the water all the time? We can. Being very careful here. Okay, let's get some hoppers. If I break just the wrong ice block. Oh, there we go. Water could come crashing down over all of the other layers of the redstone. And then let's see if we can do the same thing again here. And water and redstone don't mix. Very much like water and electricity don't mix. There we go. So now we just need to add signs and add the filters. Let's crawl out of here. So we can probably put a load of the redstone back for now. We can just sort of dump a load of stuff in here. And that one. Keep the ender pearls and that on. You can chuck the dirt in there. Let's grab a... Actually, let's start. We can start by using some of these filters, and then grab a load of those ones. And now let's get all of the items in. Okay, so this is going to be the tedious part. If we put slabs in, we'll do all of the random ones first, try and reuse them. Clear up some space a bit. Just like that. And then we're on polished. Polished slabs. Polished stairs. Polished walls. Bricks. Oh. No. Well, that's annoying. I can probably just take some out of that and craft it. Yeah. Okay. Then you just do it like that. There we go. Bricks. Wasn't that one, was it? Yeah. Stairs. Brick slab. Brick wall. Chiseled. Again, a hard word to say for someone with a lisp. And chiseled bricks. There we go. So that's all of the filters, and we have done all of the tough ones. So let's just grab these and break the wall. I think if there's anything that we can pick up, we might as well. Oh, and that hopper's in the wrong place. There we go. And now we've been streaming for an hour 48, so I'm going to say that we take a 5-minute or so break here. So let's do to our main screen now. Go on. Oh, what's going on? I'm muted, am I? Shouldn't be. Can you hear me now? Okay, now I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I hope you had a good break. and let's continue on. Now, what I was thinking about during the break is that I've done quite a lot of redstone and it's quite sort of mentally draining. So I think we will park doing the copper one for another day. And let's just put those back in there so we don't accidentally put them into our system and break everything that we just built. But what I think we should do in the second half of the stream is that we should fully stock up our redstone box. So we should try and get a stack of everything here. I don't know whether that's going to be possible, but that will then mean for the next redstone project that we do, we can use this, and we're not having to worry about whether we've got enough resources or not. So yellow's empty, the pink's got a load of stuff, and the green is our filters. So our filters live just in there, and we should be able to let's just keep the yellow one next to this one for now, and we can chuck the pink one in. Let's see if we can see it come in. Where is it? There's going to be a pink one there soon. It's going through the system. It's being detected that it's empty, and it should be appearing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. It will appear there. I'm sure it will. We trust the system. Okay. We can just dump the ice. Not in... Oh, did I put the wrong shulker in? I thought it was the... Oh no! Oh no! all of the stuff that we gathered is now going through the sorting system. Yep, look at it. There's all of our red stained glass. Ah, nuts. I put the wrong thing. I put the wrong shulker box in. Oh well. That will explain why the pink shulker box didn't go appear there. I thought I was putting the empty one in. Oh. Anyway. Oh. Anyway, let's try and stock this up. What's going to be easier? Let's see what we've got first. Let's bring this over here. And try and stock it up. So, containers, we've got hoppers, let's fill that up. We've got tons of hoppers. Observers, only need one of them. And then we've got inputs, levers, yep, that's all, that's full. And outputs, sticky pistons, that's full as well. Okay, so I reckon we start with some of the more complicated things, and then just see how much redstone we have left. So let's start with the crafter. How do you make a crafter? Iron, crafting table, dropper, and redstone dust. So we're going to need some redstone dust. In fact, we have 68 deep slate redstone ore. If I place this and then fortune it, how many redstone dust do you think it's going to be? Make your predictions in chat. So 68 redstone dust, and we will see if anyone's close. I'll let you get some guesses in first, and then I will make my guess once I've placed all of these. I can pick up the fortune pickaxe while we're here. You don't know, 135. Okay. I'm going to go 170. I'm going to go on the more optimistic side, and we will see who is closest. And let's... I think we're going to get a lot. In fact, why don't we repair one of our tools while we're doing this? Everything's got mending on, so... And nearly there. We got... how much is that? We got 6 stacks and 15. If someone could do the maths for me. I think we both massively underestimated there. 6 times 64 plus 15. Let's get a calculator up. $399. So, yeah, I was close, but still a mile off. That's pretty good, to be fair. And right, let's keep a stack on us. Actually 2. Now let's make a load of droppers, wasn't it? And then we need to make a load of crafting benches. Wrong side. Four, 5, 6, 7, I think. There we go, that's a stack of droppers. Now we need a stack of crafting benches. We can see all of our stuff coming through there. And let's just make it out of, see how many we can get for that. Yes, perfect. And now we need 5 stacks of iron, which again is the wrong way. Got a ton of iron there. We're probably going to need some of that. So let's fortune all of this. 3 stacks of iron. Fortuned. How many ores am I going to get? I'm gonna say 6 stacks. Moose, thank you very much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Don't know if my raid notification thing worked then, but yeah, thank you very much. Hope you had a good stream. Oh, I'm hearing some weird sounds. Is that my raid notification? It shouldn't be doing that. And Jellyman64, thank you very much for the follow. Hi Mace, yeah, you had a good stream. We've been doing some redstone on camera in our dwarven sorting system, and right now we are restocking our redstone box for use in future projects. We are just getting some iron. We had 3 stacks of ore here that were going to fortune. And we were just guessing how many raw iron we reckon that would get. So I've guessed 6 stacks. We've got a guess of 4 stacks as well. But yeah, how many iron do you think we're going to get for fortuning 3 stacks of raw iron? And we don't want to. There we go. What were you up to in your stream, Moose? You're gonna get in the middle and go 5, okay. Okay, so we've got 4, 5 and 6. Anyone else want to guess? And we will see how many we got. You were building a shulker farm. Okay, that's cool. Was it one of the ones in the end, or was it one of the ones that works across multiple dimensions? We've built one that's in the end. I just couldn't be bothered moving a shulker all the way back to the overworld. You haven't finished it. That's okay. Project for next stream. How many are we gonna get? You think it works everywhere, but you built it in the end. Yeah, that makes sense. So we know that it's at least 2 stacks. After that, it could be any amount of iron. Oh, there's still a layer beneath me as well. Oh, we're probably all going to be massively under, I reckon. I guess the downside of having a shulker farm in the end is you kind of have to AFK there. And you also have to make it Enderman proof, although I guess many shulker farms are in fact Enderman proof by their nature, depending on the design. Was it your own design, or was it following a tutorial? Okay, how many did we get? We got 6.5 stacks, okay. My guess of 6 wasn't too bad. Let's get all of that smelting. There'll probably be a load of glass here already that's finished smelting. Into our forge we go. There we go. Let's get the glass. Yeah. We've got that for next time. You're absolutely following a tutorial. You're no good with farms. That's okay. I had to do the same for my shulker farm on this server. Yeah, it was so complicated. I can kind of do like the basic farms, like if you wanted me to design a sugarcane farm, I can probably do that with no tutorial. But yeah, something as complicated as a shulker farm, it's a minefield really. It'd be like trying to build a raid farm. I just have no clue where to start. Although I think those are getting nerfed in the next update. Fredo says you got so confused when we built the shulker farm. Yeah, we built it together, and it was like, I think it took us a whole day, was it, to get it up and running? I think the worst part of shulker farms is when you have to try and transport the live shulkers, and some of the designs I've seen need like 5 live shulkers, and you've got to try and like get them from the end city into a minecart and then transport them to where you need them in the farm. Right, what were we doing? We need some iron. Or maybe 2 days. You died so many times. Yeah. I mean, what we did was we built it near a end gateway. Why are there crafting benches in? Did I put the crafting benches in there? Tell me that I put the crafting benches and the droppers in there, and that our system isn't broken. Yeah. Oh, have you not got to that point yet? Hopefully you've built it near enough to an end city. The best shulkers in my experience to get are the ones that are down by the door. So when you're by the door, there's 2 that are like kind of like in front of the main entrance. If you can go around the back and then kind of minecart through the block, that seems to do it. You have the added difficulty of being in hardcore. I really hope you have some totems for that. You're going to get the ones by the door, yeah. Tell me that you have totems and ender pearls and things. I imagine if it's a hardcore world where you're building a shulker farm, you probably do, but God, I couldn't imagine doing that. Why did that? Oh, redstone. We need some more redstone. You do have totems, that's good. I don't think I've ever done a hardcore world. It would definitely be an interesting challenge. Also have slow falling and invisibility potions. It sounds like you're a lot more prepared than we were. We kind of just went in a bit blind, not knowing what to expect. So there we go. We filled up our the crafters, and crafters are. I don't think I've added a filter for crafters yet, so let's add this one just into that box there. Yeah, some stuff came back out. You kind of have to be prepared, I imagine, yeah. How many times have I died in this world? Well, there's been some times that I've died for getting my own head. Deaths, where are they? I die so often. I mean, you can see the thing below my camera. That it's how many times I've died. Some of those are decked out though. Number of deaths 160 on this world, and we've been playing for how long? I can never read all of this. Time played on this world, 54 days, almost 55 days on this world. That's quite a long time considering a day is 24 hours. What should we get next? Let's try and get some pistons now. Pistons is wood and iron and redstone and cobblestone, I think. Also helps if you don't accidentally destroy the rail under the shulker like you did. Yeah, that was a bit of a fiasco, wasn't it, Freddo? Yeah, I think that added another couple of hours trying to recapture that shulker, didn't it? And iron and cobblestone. Tell me that we've got some cobblestone. We've got a little bit. Oh, we've got shulkers full. Let's just try that and see how many pistons we can get. Perfect. It's almost like we planned it that way. And then we've got some spare that go in outputs. Redstone lamps, they're gonna be difficult to get. Definitely wasn't your proudest moment. Yeah, you could say that. Have we got glowstone? It's gonna be in light sources, I think, glowstone. We've got 8 pieces of glowstone. Let's see how many lamps that can make. It can make 8. Maybe at some point we need to try and build a witch farm, because that will give us a lot of glowstone and redstone that we definitely seem to be running low on already. We had like 9 stacks of that when we started, and we haven't even got to the blocks of redstone and stuff yet. Lightning rods, that's gonna be fun. Do we need to unoxidize some copper? Let's just... We'll see how many this makes. It's very annoying having to unoxidize copper because it takes so long to oxidize. It's quite musical, that. If there's someone musical in chat, let me know what notes they are, because that definitely sounded like a song. In the same way that they have a stone cutter, they really should add like a an unoxidizer, if that's the right word. Something where you can put any copper item in, and yeah, it takes it to different stages. You've got to go make dinner. Hope you have a fun rest of the stream. No worries. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for thank you again for the raid and for popping in. We can put the spare lightning rods back in input. The spare copper in there, and we can just put that in there for now. We can oxidize it again at some point. And note blocks. We should be able to do note blocks. We're going to need a load of wood, aren't we, for note blocks? We're eating through our wood supply, but I think that's okay considering we've got all of that, and we've got some wood farms back at our old base. Oh yeah, need to make them into planks first. Oh gosh, need some even more wood. Let's go like that. And we just need just a few more. And then 1, 2, 3. There we go. Tripwire hooks. How do you make those? Iron, stick, and planks. Okay. Well, we can make some sticks. Like that. There we go. Oh, it makes 2. Okay, we only need half of that then. There we go. Composters, we know that those were coming through, so we should have some of them. Then we're going to need honey block and slime block. Let's put some wood back. There we go. And we can put the remaining composters back. Running all over the place. Honey is going to be over here. That's honeycomb. We need honey bottles, don't we? So let's head over to our bee farm and see what we've got. Now this is over in our old area. So went going the wrong way. This was meant to be a kind of like a an eco village, but me and Freddo realised that we were getting quite bored of it. This was our old house, so we decided to move on to doing the fantasy thing. But the bee farm is somewhere over here. There we go. That pink building stands out like a sore thumb. And I'm not too happy that it's night time. Let's see if we can land on top and then sleep. Hopefully we don't get shot off. There's the bed. Let's sleep. There we go. That's all she is. I think our yes, there's a load of honey bottles there. So I don't know why there's non-honeyed bottles, but I think that should be enough. Let's get all the empty bottles. And we can try and put those back in the system. It's going to be easier to do it from the back here. It's weird to see the old base and how much the building has changed. Our building has changed, yes, definitely. There we go. We've still got a few in our inventory. Might need to AFK there at some point. Time to fly back. Yeah, it's definitely weird to see all of this. This is still where some of our farms are. Like our bee farm that we just saw. Oh, chunks unloading. There we go. Into the portal, into the portal. Minecraft, thank you. Why couldn't I jump properly there? That was really weird. Probably loading new chunks and it's getting a bit confused. Okay, so that's honey blocks. There we go, and we can put the remaining over here. Now we need slime blocks. Over here, I believe. Perfect. There we go. What's next on the on stocking it up? It looks so much better than when we started. Okay, we've got comparators and repeaters. We can probably try and do these together. Let's go back and get our sticks that are over here. Let's get some planks that we can turn into sticks. That should be enough. Let's make some redstone torches, get some more redstone. This is the bit where that's expensive on our redstone supplies. We need quartz, don't we, for comparators. And we've just run out of food. Should still have some in there. There we go. Back in. And then we're going to just need a load of stone, I think. And then we can make some repeaters. We need actual redstone as well, don't we, for repeaters? We're probably going to have to go redstone mining. We'll see how much we can do when it's. We can put that in like that, like that. Droppers, dispensers both require redstone. Redstone blocks, obviously, redstone dust, powered rails, detector rails. Why is there string? Oh, for the tripwire hooks, I think that's there. Yeah, let's actually go redstone mining for the last sort of half an hour of stream. I try and keep my streams around 3 hours or so. Just because, yeah, I can get quite drained from streaming. We can put the cobblestone in. We can just clear inventory. Iron and quartz. Quartz can go back into there. The iron can go there. And inputs can be where tripwire hooks go. And scaffolding goes back in there. So let's get equipped just to do a bit of branch mining. We're going to want some torches. Got enough food. The pickaxe should be fine. Have I still got my fingers torch? I've got 576 torches there. Yeah, that should be enough. Have we got a strip mine on the go somewhere nearby? I don't think we do, so let's get some ladders. That'd be in with the scaffolding, it's over there. We shouldn't need more than 2 stacks. And let's just go somewhere nearby and head down to bedrock level. Now, we're going to be doing almost exactly half an hour of mining, so let me know how much redstone you think we can get in that time. Let's head over here. And we'll go over there and then we'll just dig straight down. So yeah, how much redstone ore can we get in that time? And we're going to break the number one rule of Minecraft and dig straight down. Around 3 stacks, okay. Can hear a zombie. Let's bring that up. So we can see our Y level, and that's why you never dig straight down, but we're okay. What layer do we need? I think it's right the way down to bedrock, so I'm listening out for any lava. Hearing a zombie. This is where lava would be, I think. Oh, okay. And that layer then. So that's where we'd be going. And we want to put our torches in our offhand. It's very bright. Is it normally this bright? And then we'll put a ladder going here. Up we go. Just so we have a way back. Well, that was satisfying. I can put some torches just around. Might as well get the iron. Oh no, we've now gone caving, and I mean, it's probably worth exploring this cave because there's probably some redstone around here. But I don't want to deal with you. Didn't bring a shield or anything. Oh, but there is redstone around here. Don't know why I'm mining gold. We have a gold farm. Get redstone while we can. Okay, we won't go too deep into the caves. They say as they go deeper into the caves. Hopefully this isn't like a massive one. I'll mine any ores that we see, but yeah. Then we'll head down, I think is a good way of doing it. Yeah, there's some iron there. This is probably going to decrease our estimates for the redstone. Okay, anything this way. Iron down there. There we go. Minecraft being weird. And we'll get some copper as well. Right, that's it. Unless we see any more ore, we're heading back. We'll get the lapis. That wasn't redstone, no. let's head up. Oh, we'll grab that iron. This was meant to be strip mining for redstone. Okay, let's go back. Where was our strip mine? Okay, I'm seeing daylight here, and there it is. Let's light that up just because we don't really want to be shut off. A bit laggy as well. Okay, back up we go. I think if I dig that, I should be able to put a torch. There we go. Put all of this on the way up. Hopefully we've got enough ladders to reach the surface. Yeah, there we go. Invisible wandering trader. There we go. Give light so you guys can see. All the way down we go. Should probably have dug this too wide so I could put some water at the bottom, but oh well. All the way to the bottom. And we probably should have brought some shulker boxes, but we can just get rid of some of the junk. I think I've got my ender chest, so we can put some stuff in there as well. And let's just head in this direction and see how much redstone we got. In about 22 minutes left of the stream. So yeah. Ooh, hello. We've got some diamonds. Although at this point in the game, the redstone is actually a lot more valuable than the diamonds. Oh no, that is on all sides. Well, bye gold, but let's just head in this direction. That was a bit terrifying. Getting some more diamonds here, but yeah, like once you're like kitted out with really good tools and armor, aside from maybe things like jukeboxes or smithing templates, there's no real purpose to diamonds. Like, I think what Mojang need to do is they need to add more purpose for diamonds. I don't know what that looks like. I mean, they've added that with the smithing templates, but again, once you've got your trims, I mean, we don't have any trims on our one. We've still got to go explore and get some of them. I wonder if it's worth doing poke holes. doing it this way. Leave a gap of 2 and nah. Let's actually just head this way. Why are diamonds always right by lava? I don't know, but it's a bit terrifying. In fact, let's get the ender chest out, and in there I've got a 3-minute fire res potion, so let's keep that on the hotbar. We can probably get rid of some of those. We'll probably be able to get rid of the deep slate and stuff as well, but we can just chuck that when our inventory gets full. There we go. Being smart, Clevprof now. Ooh, more diamonds. I mean, they're a blue shiny rock, so if you see them, you can't really ignore them. Like, there's no point just going redstone mining. I don't know why at this stage in the game we don't have a witch farm set up, but that's probably going to be a project that we do very soon. If anyone has any good witch farm designs, please do let me know. You can send them to me on Twitter, or send a link in my Discord. Unfortunately, you won't be able to send a link in my chat. Yeah, got it. Just because of the settings I've got on Twitch, but yeah, let me know if there's a design you'd like to see me build. This is going to be a very sort of zigzaggy route tool. Some more redstone. You can hear lava nearby. Hopefully we're not about to run straight into it again. In fact, I was looking for content to do for my next episode, so hope that maybe we build a witch farm. Haven't even found a witch hut yet, but I can hear more lava, and we've run out of torches. So let's get that out. We'll just have a few stacks in. There we go. I'll just put some of the deep slate in there as well. Can sort it all out when we get back. Could be fun, yeah? Don't think I've ever built a witch farm before. What do witches drop? What kind of resources can we get? I know you can get redstone and glowstone, but what else is there? I think there's sugar that they drop. You don't know. That's okay. We can learn together. I've been feeling like I've been needing a bit more of an adventure-y kind of episode, because the last few have been very sort of build orientated. We've got 23 redstone so far. diamond. Single diamond. Yep, I think a single diamond. Oh, I like it when you get to the tough. It's so much quicker to get. We get the gold. They're useful for decoration for our dwarven theme. We've got lots of different themes going on, all sort of under the umbrella of fantasy. At the moment it's steampunk, dwarven and fairy, but eventually we'll have steampunk, dwarven, fairy, hobbits, elven, Game of Thrones, and gnomes, I think. That's what the plan is for our area. In fact, I should probably talk about that in a video. Witches drop glowstone dust, sugar, redstone dust, spider eyes, glass bottles, gunpowder, and sticks. Okay, so glowstone dust, that's going to be useful for, well, for glowstone, for lighting, but it's also for brewing as well. That's a scary noise. Sugar, I'm not quite sure what we're going to use sugar for, but I guess fermented spider eyes that again are useful in brewing. Redstone dust, that's probably the main thing it would make it for. Normal spider eyes, yeah. Get some of them already. Glass bottles, that'll be useful for the honey and for the mud farm and things. Gunpowder, another source getting gunpowder for rockets, I guess. And TNT. And sticks. Okay. So, some useful stuff, some less useful stuff. Already got a mob farm in the mushroom. There we go. Your inventory just fills up with so much stuff when you're mining. Definitely should have brought some shulker boxes. In fact, we've been going this way for quite a long time, and I think we kind of did a kind of zigzag I think we kind of did a zigzag like that, if I'm not mistaken. So let's start heading back, and we can head back this way. I like this song, this is quite cool. And it's still going. I think this song reminds me of a DVD I had as a kid. It was all about like trucks and machines. A bit of iron there. As long as we don't dig directly into the lava, we should be okay. Keeping listening out for that. Just trying to think what we could use sugar for. Oh, more diamonds. More diamond. What are the uses of sugar in Minecraft? Fermented spider eye. You can make a cake. Are there any mobs that eat sugar? Not entirely sure. I'll keep heading back this way. I'm starting to get quite hungry. It's currently 7:20 here in the UK. I can kind of just do that. Tough is probably more useful to be picking up than deep slate. Bones. Pumpkin pie. Okay. I mean, our food source is mainly golden carrots, so yeah, sugar's probably... Can you feed sugar to horses? That seems like something you should be doing. Potions of swiftness, okay. Maybe we need a proper, like, brewery. Another singular diamond? Okay, there is more. Yes, you can feed them to horses, okay. Back at our old base, we've got some horses. Aptly named Bluey and Bingo, because, well, it's Bluey. But Bluey is the one wearing diamond horse armour. Let's keep heading back. We should nearly be connecting with our previous tunnel, right? Let's just dig this way a moment and just see if we are close, because our other tunnel, yeah, should be here. Yeah, that's quite a long way. I'll keep going back. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I'm hearing lava. Oh, I don't have my potion on my hotbar. That wouldn't be good. Keep lighting it up so that you guys can see. In through gravel. And there's the lava, so we'll just head back through there, and then we can head back home. Probably take us a few minutes to get there. Oh, I'm getting stuck. I think we've got a few more minutes that we could use mining. How far is it back to okay, our ladder's only there, so ooh, that's a big pile of nope. Just trying to get that last little bit of redstone that I know is hidden here somewhere. Go on, just one more bit of redstone for Clevprof. There we go. $36 has been quite a common number this stream. Let's have a quick drink while we're going up the ladder. Ooh, I'm getting stuck. Trying to do many things at the same time. Up we go. Nearly there. Probably would have been more if we hadn't got distracted by lava in those caves. And then we can turn that off. And then let's fly back in. You can see the bits that we've lit up and the bits that we haven't. For our steampunk city. And can we make it? Can we make it? Can we make it? Oh yeah, perfect flying. So now we can just chuck all of that in there. And it will all get sorted. There we go. Should probably split up some of the deep slate, but that's okay. Do it like that. So it's not all going in one bit. And light tells us that it's on. And we'll just do a little bit of tidying up the last few minutes. Chuck those back in. On that side, as torches, that's gravel, that's sand. And gravel can go there. Cobblestone. And then that's our redstone box. Let's keep that in our ender chest. Oh, I think we also put some bits and pieces in our ender chest, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, we got 7 normal. Okay. That's something, I suppose. There we go. Okay. So, if I do like that. Can you hear me now? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. New scene, so I hadn't added my microphone. But that's the way we end the Clevprof stream. We end with a technical hitch. So yeah, we're going to be ending the stream here. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Moose for the raid and for everyone who has followed. Really does mean a lot to me. I am so grateful to all of you. Thank you to everyone for watching. And you can follow me on Twitch. You can subscribe to my YouTube. You can join my Discord, and you can follow me on Twitter. Links to all of my socials are in the chat and in other places, and let's see if we can find someone to raid. Who is live right now? We will go raid Impulse, who is on the Hermitcraft server. Always seem to be raiding raiding Impulse at this time. So let's see if this works today. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so head on over to Impulse, let him know that I sent you, and yeah, have a good one, guys. Bye.